Scott, you recently resolved a case for almost $36 million. Tell us about the case and how you did it.
Well, it was a case of a refinery worker who was severely burned in a flash fire. It was one of the most horrific accidents I've ever seen. And a lot of lawyers actually turned down the case because they thought that the company who was responsible couldn't be held accountable. We brought the case against that company. We took it up on appeal all the way to the Texas Supreme Court and prevailed, ultimately holding that company accountable. But along the way, we found something that I think no one expected, which is that the flame-resistant suit that our client was wearing was overwashed. And you know, these flame-resistant suits are designed to protect you from a fire. If they get overwashed and exposed to hydrocarbons, they can start behaving like a wick. And that's what our experts found, is that this flame-resistant suit ended up actually making her injuries even worse.
So that's something I didn't know before this case, that these flame-resistant suits can actually expire. How did you find that out?
Well, it was by looking at the industry standards. So there are industry standards for how many washes flame-resistant suits can be subject to. And this particular suit didn't have the warning, and so it was overwashed.
And did that information come out easily, or did we have to hire experts to help us figure that out?
You know, we hired experts on the warning. We hired industry standard experts to explain how these pieces of life-saving clothing should be made and how they should be treated during the course of their life. And so it did require work. We had to go ask the judge to make the other side give us the documents, and we found a lot. We found that the CEO of the company, and he had been in trouble with the SEC and, you know, almost had criminal charges brought against him, and that was a big part of the case.